You surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemies till all my friends are gone. All my fears are gone. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. That is Bethel Music 2015. And then I heard this. This is my jam. I was like, God, thank you. I was hearing, you are my symphony, perfect in harmony. Lord, you are my song for your endless kindness and your loving mercy. Love me daily. Lord, you are my song. Come on, Fred Hammond. I messed up a little bit, but it's okay. You know, black people, we'll make up our own words. Forgive me, Fred. I moved my room around. I knew where everything was, and I needed to change up everything. I felt new energy, so I was just like, because it felt different, I said, everything has got a refresher. I kept going back to where I knew things was and stuff wasn't there. I said, that's good, that's good, that's good. Muscle memory was trying to go back to stuff, and it wasn't there, so I had to change my mindset, which was good. It feels fresher, and I have cleaner energy to think with. I exercised and it was tough, but it felt good at the same time. I grounded a lot and meditated a lot today. I did other things, but my body kept saying ground in the moment. And then I saw that tidal wave. I said, oh, that's why. Because you said in a cleansing. Deja vu moments today. Like I've been here before, and a crazy strength hit me out of nowhere. Then I was exhausted to take a nap. It was weird. And I felt like I had the strength of Samson for the Bible for a minute. Technology was acting weird and was not doing exactly what I asked it to do. Lots of patience was needed today. So that's why I did a lot of meditating, because stuff wasn't working like I wanted to the later in the day. I wrote down something in my journal and it brought immediate tears after I read it back to myself. God, ooh, it's so good to send medicine you don't know you needed. God told me something. I just wrote it down. And then I said, well, let me see what you wrote down, because, you know, when God is telling you something, you just write it down. You just going with the flow. Then I read it back to myself. I'm talking about tears were just coming. I couldn't stop them, and I just let it flow. It's like my heart busted open wide. I couldn't stop the tears from falling, and I needed that good cry. I did. I needed that good cry. So many other things happened today. It was just so much. God was like sharing a lot of wisdom, but a lot of it went in my journal, because everything ain't meant to be shared. Some stuff is meant to remember that everything ain't meant to be shared. Everyone gets the opportunity to do their own work and see things in their own timing. Okay, it's hard when you love folks, but in their own timing. Okay, keep going. They get the opportunity to decide just like you did. I know that you care for them, but what are they showing you with these? Are you truly paying attention? Some want to only connect with you. They feel you growing and they will play on your heartstrings. Let them go to learn their own lessons. They will hold you down from moving forward. Let them go. It will be okay. God has you and them. Trust that. Everyone must work out their own salvation with fear and trembling. Trust in God. Don't carry someone else's battle. That's Philippians 2 and 12. Save yourself and keep going, and then share your wisdom as you keep going. Because if you stay, you're going to be 98 hot or fish grease hot. You know how hot fish grease got to be to not let the fish break apart. Child, ask somebody black. They'll tell you it's got to be hotter than the earth's crust. James 1:19-21 NLT. Don't allow anyone to take your power or your energy. Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. We must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Human anger doesn't produce the righteousness God desires. God ain't got nothing wrong with holy, righteous anger. That's different. But that'll cause you to change. So get rid of all the negative thinking and humbly accept the word that God has planted in your heart. I don't know what God planted there because it has the power to save your souls. Who will save your soul? Just like the Quran's 7 verses 1753 and 4148. Listen as the same. Highlight the importance of speaking kindly, avoiding slander and gossip, and speaking the truth. Just different language. 2:254 emphasizes that it's not for the creation that is under Allah to make decisions that are to say that they know more than Allah. Okay, it requires a believer to surrender to Allah's will, which is the message of faith and surrender to divine authority. We are doing the same thing. We're fighting each other because the system says they are the problem, when really the system is the problem. Quit fighting each other and see the real problem. Colonialism and imperialism. Once you cut off that head, you cut off the rest of the snake. It ain't got nothing. Do we really know who we are? And see, Medusa wasn't bad, but they the real Medusa wasn't bad. She was treated so ill will. If you go read the story about Medusa, you will find out she was not bad. She was assaulted by another god, and then they tried to gaslight her like it wasn't real. And that is the story of every divine feminine that's ever been. Once you do them wrong and then they go ham, now you blame them for being Jean Grey off of X-Men. Okay. You mad because she turned into the Phoenix. Were you the one who did it? Pressure bust pipes, or it transformed. It's time to get into our studies, whatever you in, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Pray, meditate, and find out who you are. Be so secure when things come to steal your joy, you bounce back quicker. You be like, shoot. Where it used to take 6 days, now it's like 60 seconds. 6 seconds. You like, okay, that used to really hurt me, but I see my growth. I'm still saying. I'm saying a lot. You know why? Because it's my birthright. It's my birthright. I am worthy of love. That is my birthright. And my blood bought right. Okay, because if God is living in me, I'm worthy of everything my heart desires. I'm worthy of a life I love. Honey, living the life you love is part of your birthright. So if you don't live your birthright, somebody else is gonna have you working in theirs. Okay, making a dream come true. I'm worthy of a rounded, wealthy life. That means, honey, I have access to infinite wealth on the inside of me. God gave me an infinite well on the inside of me, and I get to reach in and take. But if I'm not using my energy, or you not using your energy, somebody else is going to use your energy. Somebody else is going to use what you have on the inside to build a dream. And you're going to be working hard. Oh, I'm coming to do it. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 and then coming home and working your own vision. There's nothing wrong with that. That way, once you build it a certain way, you can say, I don't need this no more. I'm worthy of a rounded, wealthy life. Infinite. Unstoppable. Be unstoppable. Hey. I'm worthy of the dream that is in my heart. Both of those with Sia and Corinne Hawthorne, okay? I'm worthy of the dream that's in my heart. As long as I keep going, best believe the dream that God gave me is coming to pass. It will come to pass. I see miracles. I see miracles. Come on, Jacqueline Carr. I see miracles coming in for you. Come on, Jacqueline Carr. Say it. I release timelines that are no longer for me. I tell you.